Hey, this is Amelia again. Today my scar's still there, so you can check that video out if you want. I'll put a link somewhere. I'm still figuring out how to do this, sorry. Just be forewarned, if you haven't seen it, it's not a very good video, so maybe you won't want to watch it. Yeah, self-confidence. What was I going to talk about today? Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the thing that I had intended to make the previous video about, the time that I had a panic attack in health class, because oversharing people on the internet is fun, even though probably nobody's going to see this. Yeah. I don't know. What happened in health class was, let me sit down. Let's see. Can you still see me? I can't tell. I'm trying to catch in the window whether or not you can still see me. What happened in health class was we had to watch this video about meth and why it was bad. And, the video was pretty scary. At the beginning it showed this house and the cops had surrounded this house, and this guy runs out of the house and the cops shoot him in the head. And that was really disturbing. And they showed this to 9th graders, and that's the thing that happened. That's how it happened. And that wasn't the part that gave me a panic attack, though. But it did freak me out, and I don't know why it was necessary to include in the video. Don't do meth, kids, because you'll get shot in the head. No, the part that freaked me out was, here's what I think happened. It's kind of hard to piece together in my head. It showed them injecting themselves. Well, they were actors. It wasn't real. But I kind of took a shark and take a breath, because I don't like needles. I don't like them. I can't get shots at the doctor's office because I freak out. And I'll be like, is it out? Is it out? Yes, it's out. It's been out for an hour, Amelia. The thing that I was gonna say. I hate this. Oh yeah. See, I'm bad at this. I'm really, really bad. What's it called? In the video. Okay, so I took a sharp intake of breath, and then I forgot to start breathing again. And, I just completely forgot about it. I'm just sitting there and then, because I wasn't breathing, my vision started getting spotty. You know how you get these things? And it's like that. And my vision started getting spotty, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And, and I'm starting looking around the room, and I kind of stumble around the room, and I make my way to the teacher's desk, and I say, can I go to the bathroom? Because that's what you do. You don't, say, I think I can't see anymore. I could barely see. You just say, can I go to the bathroom? And so I went to the bathroom, and I stood and stared at myself in the mirror until my vision went back to normal. But I couldn't figure out what exactly had happened, and I was trying to think of what could possibly have happened, and first I thought, maybe I did drugs and forgot about it. That's what my brain came up with. Maybe I'm on meth and I forgot about it. And then the other thing was, well, maybe I took 2 different medications today, and I've only taken the one before, and sometimes certain medications are not supposed to mix, and what if that's what's going on? And I thought, this is really paranoid thinking, Amelia, and you know who else is paranoid? Meth users. But I got back to class, and I'm just sitting there in class really freaked out. Everybody else is like half asleep. And I'm just freaking out, and I watched the rest of the video, and shows this cute girl. I mean, cute for an actor portraying a meth head. and I'm watching her, and I'm like, oh, she's pretty cute for meth user. And then they start talking about binging, and she's like running around and like throwing things at her girlfriend. I'm assuming this girl is her girlfriend. I don't know. She's like throwing things at her girlfriend, and I'm like freaking out, and she's freaking out, and I'm just sitting there like, oh man, this is terrible. What if I go on a binge? And I'm like, wait, I don't do drugs. So yeah, I guess they have totally steered me away. The video did what it was intended to do, because I will definitely not do drugs. But then I couldn't figure out what had happened, and I'm telling my friends at school, and they're just, no, I didn't tell them. We were talking about it after school, and I'm like, oh, that video was pretty weird, right? And they're like, yeah, it was so fake. So fake. And I'm like, haha, that's what I meant. That is what I meant. I mean, I told them the story later on, because that's just what I do. I tell things that are embarrassing to me, and things that people really don't want to hear about, but I do that. I am an oversharer. And, then later that day, I had a therapist appointment, which like is kind of, yeah, I go to a therapist. You might not have been able to tell because I mask it so well, but I have some slight social anxiety, so I go to a therapist for it. And you normally keeps canceling on me, and like when I have to talk about something, it is like 10 weeks later by the time I have a chance to talk about it. But that day, I actually had an appointment that day, and so I told her about it, and she said, yeah, that was a panic attack. And I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, you handled it correctly. Okay. And yeah, that's what I have to say. So, this is the part of the video where I tell you to click the like button if you like the video, and subscribe. I'm pointing in random places. I don't actually know where I'm going to put these links. Subscribe if you want to see more of me, and put a comment if you want to say something, and read the about if you want to read more about this. But I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say any of that, because I respect you, and I think you can figure it out for yourself.